Giving God His Due by Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah.
And I mean divine presence.
And while in my room, I saw a divine presence.
I am intense.
Now, such experiences are rare.
It
It happens once in a blue moon.
Na presence no eba me dem hono no atmosphere necessary.
Now, when the presence came to my room, the atmosphere in my room was changed.
Na me hu say oba de atumi abesete me.
And I saw that the power of Elohim visited me.
Ehon na me hu bibi a ete se gold but enye gold as a brass.
Now,
bronze. Thank you.
I saw something. It looks like gold, but it's not gold. It's not actually gold, actual gold. It's like brass or bronze.
Na me hu no sa cross shape.
And I saw it in the form of a cross.
So
I was frightened.
And me hu angel a ogina sa cross nechi.
Then I saw an angel standing behind that cross.
Na say na me hu angel no.
And this is the form in which I saw the angel.
Me hu say it is a crystal. Ne shine not is a crystal.
Now I saw the angel was very crystal in appearance.
Ne shine no, ne brightness no sanity.
And that was the form of his brightness.
Na ogina so ti se nipa.
And also had the form of a human being.
Na ne ho efe pa.
And that angel was very handsome.
In fact, ohwa ne garment no, it is a crystal.
Now the garment the angel was wearing was crystal.
Enti me hwe no, in fact me hwe no.
So I took a good look at the angel.
Ehon na me hu se cross no abba baby a me da no.
Now I saw
me bed no so.
I saw that the cross came close to where I was lying on my bed.
In fact, na me nai
I was not asleep.
Etinam attention nyina wo cross no so.
And so my attention was fixed on the cross.
Ba me hu say presence bi abba mechi.
But I also saw another presence that came behind me.
Enti na me feel say mete voice bi afri mechi.
So I thought I was going to hear a voice from behind.
But man te voice bi amfri mechi.
But I did not hear any voice.
And me hu say cross no voice bi free mu e kasa kire me.
Rather, I heard a voice speaking to me from the cross.
Na oka asante kasa.
Now the voice spoke to me in an in Asante language.
Na the oka no na e encouraging.
The language of the Asante people. And the words that I heard were very encouraging and very good.
But it was very good.
Maybe in future I will tell you what the voice said to me, but it was very good. And so I felt joyful in my heart.
Presence more.
And I felt that the presence was so strong on me.
Angel
So I saw that the angel was looking at me, and I also looked at the angel. But when the voice ended, I saw that the presence that came to my room left my room or departed my room slowly. And then I regained consciousness. So I sat on my bed. And I felt some joy in my heart. I realized that I was very happy. And so Reverend Anakwesi came to me in the house. And I narrated the vision I saw to him. Now, today's dawn, this is what I want you to listen clearly. Something happened.
Deɛ me hu nya ne sɛ animonyam bi apagya na me hu sɛ me gyina baabi a me gyina no mentimi nkyerɛ baabi a me gyina ba me hu sɛ me gyina baabi.
Now I saw that something glorious had lifted me to a place. I cannot tell you where I was standing, but I can tell that that glory lifted me to a certain place.
Na me hu sɛ angel bi aso me mu. Na me hu sɛ me ne angel na wura clouds no. na mo see ko deep and I call higher realms.
Now I saw an angel of the Lord that lifted me up and went very deep with me into the clouds in very high realms.
I want to see a drew asase bi so.
Now we went to a place,
Na die mi hu ye ni.
and this is what I saw at the place.
Mi hu two angels.
I saw two angels.
Omo ye huge,
They were huge.
powerful angels.
They were powerful angels. They were two.
And I mi hu bribi ti say two horses.
Then I saw two horses.
Na mi hu bribi ti say chariots.
And then I saw something like chariots.
I will say first no na me tonton ha sem piki ana say na me ma me tonton niam wo market. Tena me ta ko market. Wo be hu say nkrofo bi twini bi a friend truck. I believe some who said no you pack niam agusa no mo twini bi. Good.
So many years ago I used to sell in the market, and while I was in the market you could see people having something called truck that they put heavy stuff on and draw it along as they go.
Sana na shape nete but eso.
So what I saw in the vision was just like the truck that I used to know, but this one in the vision was so huge.
Na me share two horses no. And he said you mo twi ade no. Me am hu say chariots.
Now, so when I saw the two horses drawing the that thing behind them along, I saw that it was a chariot. I just realized that these were chariots.
And I me hu image bi.
Then I saw a certain image.
But image no men can't show, but image.
I will not tell you the image I saw, but I saw an image.
Na ne color no it is brass and bronze.
Now the color of that image was like bronze or brass.
Na bronze no sa image ni me hu say eso.
Now the image that I saw was very huge.
And I me hu say baby ti say ja etwa chariot no ho ahia.
And I saw
And na sa image na ti say bronze no edam finfi.
And I saw that there was something like fire that had engulfed the chariots, and this bronze-like image I saw was in their midst.
Me hu say two horses no a omu pulu sa track no ana chariot no. Me hu say omu puli edi gina baby.
I saw that the two horses pulled the chariots or the carts to a point.
Ahona me hunu bibi ate say adaka. Te say boss.
Then I saw something like a box.
Enya coffin and a casket, but adaka boss. Yeah.
It wasn't a coffin, but it was like a box.
Box, yeah. Those days you go school, sana shape on it, but a so
like a chop box, but it was also very big.
And the two angels na me hu omo no. The mu ya no so ma ba begina horses no ene chariots nanim. And me hu say image no eda sa chariot no so, but odani nchemu onyina ho, but odani nchemu.
Now I saw that the two angels that I earlier mentioned came to stand before these two horses, and this bronze-like image was on the chariots. However, it was lying sideways on the chariots. It was not standing upright.
Afa me hu say angels no two angels na ayo mo nsa say.
Then I saw that these two angels stretched their arms like this.
Na me hu bibi it is energy. It is mframa, but it is lightning. Me hu say pagya sa image no and the share adaka no box no, but eso ankata ankata.
Now I saw that there was some force like or energy like lightning and also like wind that carried this bronze-like image and put it into the box, and I did not see the box. I did not see the box cover. The box was not closed, but I saw that the image entered the box.
Na me hu media for me enu bi a o ma gidin pa o Ghana ha.
Then I saw two media men,
but me mo mudin say
whose name I will not mention. Whose names I will not mention.
Me hu say o mu gina ho and the media for bi ka ho.
I saw that these two famous media men were also standing somewhere, and there were some media people with them.
Na baaku bi wo ma oyɛ popular pa.
Now there is one amongst them that is very famous.
Me te sɛ ɔka sɛ.
Now I heard that person saying,
Entinia onyame ne ɛbɛka sa kyerɛ papa yɛ ogyina hɔ yi ɔde ne sa kyerɛ me so. Enti mu gyi di sɛ ɔbɛka ne sa pɛpɛɛpɛ.
now what I heard that person say is that, are you sure that what the voice of God shall say to this man? And he pointed at me. Are you sure that he would narrate the same thing God says to him to us in the same manner and form?
And the media ni baako no ɛso ɛgye so kyerɛ ne sɛ minim ɛhɔ na me so me kasa ayɛ sɛ ɔde ɔpa ahwɛ deɛ mɛte ana ne ne bɛkasa akyerɛ me no saa ne bɛyɛ.
Now the other media man said to this one that I am not sure. Then immediately I responded to them and I said that you can watch me. It does not matter what the voice of God said to me. What God instructs me to say or to do, I will do it and say it in that manner.
In fact, anajuya na mihu saa.
I saw this last night.
Afei mihui sɛ obi ɔte so gya.
Now I saw somebody in the form of fire.
Mehu ne da aka ne ho asɛm da wɔ dɛm.
Now I have seen that person before, and I've told you about that person some time ago.
N'anim te sɛ nipa anim.
Now the face of that personality has a human semblance.
Efiri ne ti ba ne fam nyina te sɛ gya. But ne shape no te sɛ nipa.
But from his neck downward, it's like a flame of fire, and he is in the form of a man.
Mihui sɛ biribi te sɛ safoa eroro mihu sɛ pie.
I saw something like a key which was rotating. I saw this rotating key appear all of a sudden.
Na safoa no so te sɛ gya.
Now that key was also in the form of fire.
Na mihu sɛ ewura image na te sɛ gya no a ne titi sɛ nipa ti ne nim te sɛ nipa anim no ewura egya no safoa no wura saa ogya no.
Now I saw that this key appeared and it entered that persona that was like flaming fire.
Na mete sɛ eni bi akasa kyerɛ angel baako bi opie ye sɛ ka kyerɛ me a ogyina hɔ no ɛyɛ me sɛ memfa me nsa nhyɛ ogya no na menyi safoa no na ɔnkyerɛ madeɛ.
Now I heard a voice say to one of the angels that, say to this man, now that man was me, and say to him that he should put his hand into that flame of fire and take the key, and I would show him what to do. Afei
angel na ɔkasaeɛ no ɛba madwene mu sɛ na sɛ mede me nsa ro ogya no mogya no bɛhye me nsa ɛho apɛ ba madwene mu adeɛ mu yɛn sɛ angel ne hwɛ me na biribi te sɛ ogya firi n'ani na mehu sɛ bɔwura me nsam na mehu so wasɔ me nsa na me nsa dane te sɛ ogya.
Now immediately I heard that voice. I said to myself that when I put my hands into this flaming fire, I will be bent. But as I looked at the angel, I saw something like fire transfer from his eyes to my hand, and my hands also became like flaming fire, and so I was able to put my hands into the fire.
Na ni bi kasa kyerɛ angel no sɛ ɔnkasa kyerɛ me sɛ memfa me nsɛm nwura ogya no mu nyi safoa no.
Now a voice spoke to the angel saying to him to say to me that to put my hand into the fire and take the key.
Na me de me nsa wura ogya no mu.
And so I put my hand into the fire and I brought out the key.
In fact, ogya no ni ti ni nanim te sɛ nipa.
Now that personality has the semblance of a human being. Its head was like a human being. Now again I saw some wind blow from some clouds. And I
saw them, but me more.
Now the wind brought 3 people before me. I saw the people, but I will not mention their names. Then the voice instructed me the person I must give the key to.
Angel no, but unim the strange. And then kasa mete, but angel ne tim o ka kire me asa na matimi a act.
Now, even though anytime the voice spoke, it was audible to me, I could hear the voice. The voice spoke to the angel, and I heard it, but I could not take steps until the angel has commanded me to do what the voice says I should do.
Enti me ka kire ne a ne no through angel no pointing ne kire me no sa ontre ne nsa nye safoa no.
And so I said to the person that the angel instructed me, as the voice instructed the angel, I said to that person that stretch forth your hand and take the key.
Oh yes, sir, ontre ne nsa je de hu ya ne se nkrofo bi jejja ne nchen aso ne nsam nti wontimi ntre ne nsa no.
Now, just as he stretched his hand to take the key from my hand, I saw that there were some people standing beside him who were withdrawing his hand or drawing his hand backward, and so he could not stretch out his hand to take the key from my hand. So then I thought in my mind, now I thought in my mind that the reason that people were drawing his hand backward is that the key was like fire, and so if he touches the fire, he will be burnt to death or burnt to ashes.
Enunti ene no rade no kasa kire angel no se on kasa nkire me se me mane meme na me mfa me nsa ne ti soja no me mfa ntache ne nsa no no so nsa beda ne ti soja.
And so I heard the voice that spoke to the angel, and the angel said to me that I should tell this person to come close to me, and when he comes close and I touch his hand, because my hand is already turned fire, when I touch his hands will also turn fire, and then he will be able to take the key.
Ampa me touch ne nsa na mu nsa ne nsa adane ti soja.
Now of a truth, when I touched his hands also turned into flames of fire,
na me de safoa no to ne nsam,
and I put the key into his hand.
by strengthening
But this was the strange thing.
safoa no kuta ne nsam me hu nsa ne nsa popo asa safoa no pese free ne nsam tofom but en tofom ena ne nsa popo na ne body nyine popo.
Now I saw that while the key was in his hand, he was shivering and trembling. He was shaking, and so it was as if the key was about to fall from his hand, but it did not fall, but he was trembling.
Eho ena me hu no say box na sa creature no edemu no me hu say angels too na omugina chariots n'anim no esa hwe box no me hu say adaka no asa pagya asi chariots no eso.
Now I saw that the angel looked at that box, which now contains that brass-like or bronze-like image. I saw that as the angel looked at the box, the box was lifted up and it came upon the chariots.
Na me hu say angels no any chariots no ede sa track no ana say chariots no me hu so mu a fly every ho.
Now I saw that the angels and the chariots and the box all flew away from the place where we were.
But na box no adaka no na so nkatai.
But the box was still open. It had not been closed.
But huge image, at the box.
And that huge image was in the box.
And an angel no na oni me kasa no.
Then the angel who was speaking with me
ka kire me say mehunu nia mehu ye no.
Have you seen what has just been showed to you?
And I'm saying I mehu.
Then I answered, yes, I have.
And I say mu.
And he said to me, in this nation something is about to happen. And that is what the Lord has given me a gist of. And so I looked and I saw. I saw that the angel who was speaking with me departed. And now, as the angel departed, I saw that this creature or this person who was like flame of fire but with human features, I saw that there was some energy or force that drew me close and it put me into that person who was like flaming fire.
Na angel no be pejame enemy wura mununkum mu aye kopie saa asase no so a me ko hu san ni so ade huni osan be so mi mu na me hu se wasan ne me sane afiri ho mani ba me so na me wo me dem enanaju ya.
Now the angel that came for me and took me into the heights of the heavens, where I saw all these things, I saw that same angel came for me and brought me back to where he picked me from. And when I regained consciousness, I noticed that I was in my room.
Me share time now a few minutes, now about 3 o'clock.
Now when I watch my time,
3 a.m.
when I watch my time, it was few minutes to 3 a.m. and I had some communication with God. And I had clear understanding of the vision, but you do not understand what I saw. Now it relates to the election of Ghana
2024.
In 2024.
Now, make a can say, Sana 2016. As I make a can say, ne binum dimatem, ne binum chamempoa, ne binum dia grow the Huyan sessi.
Now, I say things casually in this manner. I said the same thing in 2016. Some people ridiculed me, others insulted me, but it came to pass.
Enunti omo mujina pesa Ghana to abama omo no oma kuma meya radi omo makoma emeradi.
So what I want to say to those who want to stand or who intend to become flag bearers of their parties to be voted on, to be elected as presidents, I want to tell them to make their hearts go close to God.
Amen.
Now that man that will give his hand unto God will love his God and will love the people in this nation. God will put him at the helm of affairs.
Ya can say as I grow much to us I dey be hu an sesi.
Now I've said this in this manner.
But
you may take it as a joke. I have not explained it into detail, so you don't understand it. For as for hearing, you would hear, but you will not understand.
At times,
you may see something, but you will not get intelligent understanding of what you are seeing.
Into Osuro Eguso Ghana 2024.
And so heaven is still thinking over, cogitating over the leadership of Ghana.
Enunti Samuel anointed Saul adenetna konya kese so a calling enono.
And so if Samuel anointed Saul to be a king over the people of Israel, it was part of his call.
Enti Juaida anointed Josiah adenetna akonya kese so a calling.
And so if Jehoiada anointed Josiah to be king over the people of Israel, it was part of his call.
Enti Daniel aboa Nebuchadnezzar mamua Daniel ne friend.
And so if Daniel helped Nebuchadnezzar so that his kingdom became strong, it was part of Daniel's
Enti
call.
Mordecai Emma Esther be a first lady calling.
And so if Mordecai helped Esther to become the first lady, it was part of his call.
Enti Ahab etie Micaiah and
so if Ahab had hearkened to the words of Micaiah, Ahab would have lived longer.
And into who say your prophets be honoma unyame anointed homo ama amamu ni ahenie enya politics.
Now you must know that there are some prophets that God has anointed for kingdoms and governments. It is not a matter of getting involved in politics, but it is a matter of God's call. That was the vision I saw last night. And God gave me the permission to share this with you. But you see that you are at sea. You are confused. I can see in your faces that you are confused.
As of why are you confused? Obi beka say na se de okay dey some kan wan ka kran keye but o se meka because kama king sunsumu bibi koso.
Now somebody
But
said
who
that
can't hear me?
somebody will say in his mind that, well, it were better you had not even said it at all because we don't understand what you are saying. But it's better, it's good I have said it because something is happening spiritually.